Hello, everyone. This is Misty again. You know, we told you from the beginning that we would do, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and today was kind of a struggle for me. Um, Going through separation and all that stuff, and being separated from your children, even though they're grown, is hard. I miss them terribly, and you know, I miss out on a lot as well. You know, they all have lives of their own, school, work, and I have work. And plus, now I'm trying to pick this up. So, um, you know, doesn't leave much time for anything. Trying to fill a void and, hoping that this will help me, because I know I cannot be the only person in the world who is going through something similar to this, and not only going through it, but not really having that much of an outlet. Um, I guess in a sense, you kind of feel like you've lost control of a lot of things because you don't have control of a lot of things, and you know. I should be just focusing on me, doing what I like or what I want to do, like so many have told me, and um, focusing on my well being because it's been lacking here lately. And, you know, the one thing I always was so proud of is the fact that, I always thought that I was, a very good mom. And, I've had others tell me that I was and everything. And then your children grow up and you realize and you're looking back on so much and so many mistakes that were made. And, no, you can't go back and you can't change those things. And, dwelling on it's not going to fix it. But, you know, you think about your children and the hurts that they felt and things like that, and you wish you could take that back because I would do anything to do that. We're just at this place, and it's so hard to get past it, and I don't even know how to navigate it, to be honest. um it's not been easy, and it's been good days and bad days and happy days and sad days, and you know I love being with them. I love being with them more than anything. And, but I want them to want that, with me as well. And, I've always, I taught them from the get go, hey, you know, as long as you're respectful, tell me what you need to tell me. Tell me what's on your mind, even if it's something that I may not like or, want to hear necessarily. It's important because communication is the only way that we can fix it. And that's what, I've tried to do, but I guess in a respectful manner because, us going through a separation, one of the things that was asked was, hey, keep us out of it. We don't know what to do. We're dealing with this in our own way. Y'all need to deal with this in your own way. So I did that. I'm, thinking now that I'm not the only one. So only one side of a story's been told and heard. And, I still won't. I still respect that. If they ask me, then I'll tell them. Um, I have a lot of people who are saying to me, no, you tell them, you tell them, you tell them everything. But what's it going to solve? I don't want them mad at anyone else, and I don't want to be mad, and I'm sick and tired. Sick and tired of the anger. I'm sick and tired of the hurt. I'm sick and tired of the being pushed away or, you know, not being told the things I think I need to be told. I can handle it. I'm a little fragile, I guess, in a sense, but, you know, I'm a big girl. I'm grown, well grown. And to me, I always see them as my little girls. And I want them to come to me when they have issues, or I want anyone for that matter to. But it has to be issues that we can work on and work through. You know, I don't want somebody just coming at me just to unload and then walk away. I mean, if that's what you want to do, then just walk away. Don't give me false hope or, something to hang on to, because I don't think that's fair either. You know, I know they suffer. I suffer. Everyone that's been affected by this probably has suffered, tremendously. And like I said, not all of the story's been told. And it's hard when not all of the story's been told, because then that just makes one person the bad guy. Because it's easy to do that. And it's easy for the ones who love, both sides to believe one when that's the only side that they have, and the other person's keeping quiet, but out of respect and because I was asked to. And I will continue, to respect and do that and be part of their life every step of the way, no matter how they ask me to do it. I will respect that as well. Sometimes that's hurtful, and I can't quite understand that, but again, like I said, I'll do what I need to do to be part of their life. And I've already been under a lot of scrutiny, from for a good long while. And, those are things that we kept from them. And I regret that, because that was a bad decision. It really was. You should, I always thought, keep the kids out of it. These are grown up, issues, and children don't belong no matter what, no matter how old they are. They don't belong in adult issues or in an issue that doesn't pertain to them. I guess in a sense it did, but, we were trying to figure this stuff out. And finally, whenever it all got figured out and all was said and done, kind of sides were picked in a sense. And, I'm kind of digging myself out a hole, and I just figured, I was doing the right thing. I thought I was doing what they asked and what they wanted, and, being respectful in the manner. I don't want to be the one that one day they was to look back on and say, God, that made it so much harder on me than I had to be. I mean, do I have meltdown moments? I do. Do I have times where I just cry for them? I do. And do I have times where I cry for our past in the way that we were? I do. But, I feel like, my life is looking a little better, and I have someone, that's really good to me, and he loves me. His family loves me. They've accepted me, which is really, it was really rare as fast as that happened. And I'll be forever grateful for that. I mean, now I have my mom and dad here too, which is good. My dad, he's a really good support system for me. My mom, she is the best that she can, because she also is trying to be neutral, I suppose, which is hard for me, because I tried that, and to a degree it worked, and to a degree it didn't. And, I just have to be a big girl now and accept that. I will keep working at it. I will keep doing what's asked of me to a degree, but at some point, I will have to start living for me too. Because I can't keep myself in a saddened state. I can't keep myself hidden, sitting in a corner or outside on the porch, or just devastated, I guess, in general at times, because of my, situation. Like I said, not all of it is bad. This does not pertain to every part of my life. It's just, certain parts. But, it's, I just need normalcy. some kind of normalcy back in it, something where I can wake up in the morning happy and go to bed happy, and, know that they are all the same. And I don't feel that that's the case. I think that we just survive. That's what I think it is. I think we just all surviving the best that we can. And, that makes me sad because I've always wanted them to have, the happiest life that they could. And, to be an anchor, to be the one, not to say that I don't want the other half, for them to not go to them and for their questions or support or for advice, and stuff like that. Yeah, of course. I'm not saying cut anyone out of your life. Absolutely not. That's your decision. But, try to make room for me too, and if I'm doing something wrong, make me aware. I will fix it. I promise. Maybe it can't be fixed overnight. Maybe it'll take some time. But, there are certain people in your life that are totally worth that. And I have those people. I have those people. And, if there's anyone out there who's feeling the same way or is going through something similar, you can reach out. We can chat about it, I'm here. And because it's, sometimes it doesn't seem fair. It doesn't seem fair the way things are turning out. It doesn't seem fair that, I might be the one who's breaking down and crying, or, sometimes just wishing I wasn't even here, and that's a sad thought. It's a bad thought. But it's truthful. It's very truthful. Because when you make your children your life, they didn't ask you to do that, by the way. You do that on your own. But when you make your children your life, that's what you live for. And then whenever they've branched off and grown up and they're doing their own thing and they're also navigating their new life and the dynamics that's, happened, they don't know what to do with it either. And it's no easier on them. And I can see that. I've seen that. And, I'm really sorry for that. But I think that, if all was known, I don't think that they would feel somewhat like they do. And I think that they would be kinder about the situation of walking away, not necessarily from them. I didn't do that, but that's a whole different level that I'm not out to bash nobody. Like, I'm not going to do that. But I'm trying to make this more about me because, this channel is about me and them and my loves, as I call it, because they're the ones I do love, and the ones that surround me now are the ones I do love, and they love me back, and I know they do, even if it's strange at times. But, if anyone is going through anything like this, just reach out to me. Maybe we can get through it together. I mean, because like I said, I'm not happy all the time either. I struggle, sometimes for days, sometimes, I'll be okay for weeks. And then, I'm always, always, always happy to see them, always. And the days that I get to is, amazing. But, like I said, I did gain a whole nother family, and they're not to replace mine, but, they become part of it. And, I wouldn't take that for nothing. I wouldn't take it away. I mean, they're making me a better person. They're helping me to, the best that they can. Sometimes they struggle with that too, and I understand. But, I do love them. I love them very much. But like I said, just reach out and we can all, come together with this and, just get through it together, If not with anybody else, then with who? But anyway, I look forward to the next video, and thank you for watching.